Farmer Mike, live from the big farm. Woo! Gotta catch my breath. What a day. I went live a little bit earlier from here, the watermelon patch, and I think it was like 90 degrees or so, and my phone got too hot and shut down. So, so this is the final finished version of what we were talking about in the watermelon patch. These are ultra rare watermelon, heirloom watermelon, truly unique. And so we were talking earlier. Oh, I had to catch my breath. We were talking earlier about hoeing and some of the work that you have to do by hand. And of course, all of these are looking really good. So these are watermelon plants, and actually these are marigolds. These are watermelons. So it's interplanted here. But as you can see, this is what you want. This is a younger watermelon, but this heirloom has taken, and you can see because it's standing straight up. So we gave the roots some oxygen, and we cleared it of weeds. So that's very important step, because the weeds will take over the patch and you won't get anything. So critical time, critical weeding, hand weeding that we're doing here today. So let me walk over a little bit. Let's go over this way. And so these were put in earlier, and as you can see, these are maybe 2 weeks ahead. And look at that color. That's what we want. We want great color right there. And I'm okay with the spacing. Spacing's a little tighter than I would like. And but we got some good soil, and we have some skips in the row. So that's sometimes, for whatever reason, a plant won't take, or you will actually take out a plant by hoeing around, so you'll lose a plant. So I maybe lost like 2 plants today. It's a process. So whoo, let me look at this field. All ultra rare watermelons, unique watermelons. So this part was done by hand, and really no substitute for that. As you can see, we have a wider spacing. Really not worried about this 10 feet back here, because we'll come through with the tractor and we'll till that. So I don't have to worry about that. I'm just worried today, focusing on weeding around the plants. And then we're gonna hit these with some fertilizer. So this is called, look at that. So that's what you want, great soil. And so, oh, look at that. Oh, I don't even want to tell you the amount of work. I think I got up in maybe 5 today. I don't want to tell you, there's a lot of work in here. But these are going to be delicious, ultra rare watermelons. So I was at Walmart. Oh, Bonnie Jackson's watching. Hey, Bonnie, she says, how are the chickens doing? They're bad. They're beautiful. They're doing good. I'll have to, we'll do a recap in another video. Still got to go down to Ophelia's. It's already 8 o'clock. So I was at Walmart and they had them watermelon. I want to say, Miss Bonnie, those watermelon at Walmart were $3.64 or something like that. Oh, and I was tempted. Hey, but you know that's not gonna be any good. They get you every time, though. They get you every time. But there's no substitute for hard work, and ain't nothing but hard work out here. Or maybe I'll go a little bit wider shot. So all this we had to do by hand. And oh, you had one. Bonnie had one of them watermelon. I saw the bin. Oh, and some of them, so they're coming. I think those rounds are come out of Texas right now, because some parts of the United States are warmer, and but there's a lot that goes into that. Growing it, you're dealing with climate change issues. You're dealing with the immigrant labor and labor shortages, and experience too. you know? So there's 3 things that we look for when we're actually in a field before we pick the watermelon. And that's key. So, but when you have hundreds of thousands of melons, you know, they're just going through at a certain date with buses and just pulling everything. And so that's what you get. Sometimes it's hit or miss, but I was not going to have Walmart get me this time. Walmart they always do that. You get stuck on the price, you know, and I bought some trash bags, and the trash bags didn't fit all the way in the trash can. You know, the trash bag falls down. They get you every time on that price, but you get what you pay for. Oh, and these watermelon, these no seeds. I'm reading live comments. No seeds. No, I haven't, but a friend of mine. Yeah, so they have seedless, and some people were saying, hey, they've got seeded and whatnot, $3.60, $3.64 for whatever, $6. But I'm not going to focus on that. Those we're focusing on ultra rare premium heirloom watermelon on the Potato King soil. So no shortcuts here, no plastic, no, as you can see, no irrigation. So it's going to be a sweeter melon, you know, no irrigation here. So we had to get this done today because we have 2 days of rain coming in. So this type of farming is time sensitive. So yeah, no plastic. This is a better, more sustainable model. It's a better environmental footprint. You don't have to, you know, when you put down the plastic and you're growing it, I'm not a big fan of it. I'll do a master class specifically on that. Not a fan of it. When you put it down, and so what that's doing is that's preventing weeds from growing. Actually, they have no sunlight, so they can't grow. Okay, so that's a shortcut. So what that means you're sacrificing the short term for the long term. Okay, so when you look at the long term view of it, your soil is going to be depleted, you know, and it's not being replenished. So let me flip this around. So here you have a weed right here, and so this is Johnson grass, right? Believe it or not. But all of these weeds, okay, we'll come through and we'll till these in, okay? And this is nitrogen, okay? So we're adding nitrogen back to the soil. So we're feeding the soil, okay? It's a process that's been taught to me by Farmer Bob. It's been passed down. So I don't think anything really that we're doing here that you'll see on the channel, Ophelia's Bovine Farm on YouTube or on our Facebook, is you're going to find in any book, okay? Because a lot of this hasn't been written down and has been passed down. And it is a beautiful process. I'll walk this way so you can see all the hard. Let's go over here to this row. This is zucchini, and then down here I have cucumbers and dill. But I'll plant down here. So this is interplanted right here, and again, so we've got dill right here. Okay, it's gonna come up together. Complementary planting, that's a weed right there. It's a little bit tighter, but I'm not going to worry about that because we can always come back here with a hoe and take some of these out. I'd rather have too much than not enough in here, and with this soil, it can handle it. So we'll show you in the season. I'll show you what I need. We'll pull so many zucchini out of here. People will be making zucchini bread, and I even like to blend the zucchini and blend it into like smoothies and stuff like that, and you can even make bread out of it. But so that's what this whole row is going to be doing here. And I'll show you some more watermelon plants right here. All right, so now here's the plant right here, and this is established well, okay? And these are the tendrils right here, and actually you can see this one actually has on some flowers. So I'd like to see this a little bit thicker, a little bit sturdier. So we're going to hit this with some fertilizer. We're going to hit this with some nitrogen, okay? and but it's healthy and it's looking good. And this is one of the ultra rare. This was one of the melons actually that I saved seed from last year that almost went extinct. I did a video on that, and so we saved all the seeds from last year and planted it out. So that's what that melon is. That's a that is a premium melon, a more finicky melon that didn't ship well, has to be babied, but a very good melon, and very thin rind. You can actually even eat the rind as a delicacy, and some chefs even pickle the rind. So that's going to be a great melon right there. So we're still we're looking good. The watermelons are looking good. The watermelons are looking good. The watermelons are looking good. And what do I have in here? So these are melons, and then we also have on the side over here, we'll do cilantro right down here. Whole row of cilantro. So wow, a lot of work, you know, but it's gonna be worth it, and you're gonna taste it. You're gonna taste the difference. Okay, this is what real food tastes like, and this is why people like Farmer Bob and Mrs. Deborah do this. They've been doing this over 30 years. This is why I started Ophelia's Bovine Farm, named it after grandmother Ophelia, because we wanted the kids to know what real food tastes like. So this is real food. These aren't those watermelon that you'll get in Walmart for $3.65 or whatever. We're not gonna do that price point because we spent probably $15 in just drinking water today. So it comes at a price, but we'll give you 100% money back satisfaction guarantee. That's the best we can do because we believe in the product. And so right here, we even have some basil coming in. Let me show you. I'll take you to the field where we've got the tomatoes, but this is the basil coming in right here. This is the basil, and then I have dill on the other side. So we have our herbs. We're known for the herbs. We have the herbs in here. And greenhouse tomatoes are looking very good. So we're ahead of the game. It's still young, but one of the most important tasks in farming, urban farming in general, the weeding. And just like life, timing is everything. So we got it weeded. We're gonna get it fertilized, and then we've got 2 days of rain. And as long as we stay ahead of the game, then you know, we'll be doing good. And we've got our bees over in the other field, so we'll do a video on that. Have to get another queen. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But we've got some really productive hives over there. They're gonna fly over here and help pollinate this. Help pollinate these watermelons, and we even have some flowers in here as well. Did you know for a watermelon to be fully pollinated, it takes several visits from a bee or bees? And so, did you know that interesting fact right there? And when it's hotter, they don't work as hard, you know, so you need even more bees. And so we saw a little bit of that last year. And, you know, we're building up the bees out here. Very important as far as pollination. And they make some delicious honey. So, woo, wow, I'm almost out of breath. It was, I don't know, maybe 90 degrees today. But we put in the work. We did it. I hope this inspires you. And I wanted to show you this for the record. If I can do it, you can do it. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing. I'll leave you with this. They say the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So I hope you take that first step today, and I'll see you at the top.